What's up, Cougars? I'm Mirza, back with your weekly Cougars Athletics Rundown. Starting off, let's take a look at the Cougars standings around the athletics. After this weekend, men's soccer stands at 5 wins, 7 losses, 3 ties. Women's soccer stands at 6 wins, 5 losses, 4 ties. And volleyball stands at 6 wins and 13 losses. That'll be it for me. Now let's send it over to Nadia.
Thanks, Cole. Now let's recap how the Cougars did this past week. Last Tuesday, men's golf had their final day of the Chico State Wildcat Classic. They ended the 2-day tournament 2 under 862 for a share of 4th place. On Thursday, volleyball began their 4-match homestand at the Sports Center with a 5-set victory over the Cal State Monterey Bay Otters. On Friday at the Cage, women's soccer began their weekend in a 1-0 victory against the Chico State Wildcats, while the men's team ended in a 1-1 draw against the Wildcats. On Saturday, the volleyball team fell in 3 sets against the San Francisco State Gators at the Sports Center. Closing out the weekend in celebration of Senior Day at the Cage, women's soccer ended their match against the Cal Poly Humboldt Lumberjacks in a 1-1 draw as the men's soccer team celebrated a 2-1 victory against the Lumberjacks. Now taking a look ahead to what's coming up for Cougar Athletics this week, the volleyball team will continue their 4-match homestand at the Sports Center on Friday, October 21st, as they'll host the Chico State Wildcats at 3 p.m. On Saturday, October 22nd, volleyball will conclude their 4-match homestand as they'll host the Stanislaus State Warriors at 1 p.m. Men's and women's soccer team will hit the road up to San Francisco State, where they will face the Gators, with the men's soccer team first kicking off at 12:30 p.m. and the women's match at 3 p.m. The cross-country team will travel to University Place, Washington, where they will compete in the NCAA D2 Pre-Nationals, with the men's race starting at 10:45 a.m. and the women's race at 12 p.m. Finally, on Sunday, October 23rd, men's and women's soccer will continue on the road to Sonoma State, where they will face the Seawolves at Rohnert Park. The men's match will kick off at 11:30 a.m. and the women's match will kick off at 2 p.m. That's it for this week's Cougar Athletics Rundown. For all things Cougar Athletics, head on over to CSUSMCougars.com. And as always, Cougars, bleed blue.